Alvin Rand here. Welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 on Glen Isla, the challenge map between myself and Thomas McConsole. And of course, welcome to the winning side of the challenge here. Currently working on spraying some weeds here in our crops. Since last episode, got the fields replanted here. And yeah, fast forward a time through the night, so now we got some very weedy fields that we need to be taken care of here. Pretty much this is the last field down here, and then I just have field 9 up at the top that needs to be sprayed for weeds yet. And then what I'm probably going to do is fast forward time, and we'll maybe get to some harvesting here this episode as well. Yeah, bloody 7 miles an hour here with the harvester, or not the harvester, the sprayer. 7 miles an hour. What's wrong with these Europeans? So yeah, anyway, since last episode, did a bunch of logging here. Let's head up to the logging area here. And I think I've done quite the transformation here on this area. Folks, remember what it looked like here last episode. I think we were logging, what, somewhere in this area here. We pretty much had this area cleared out. Well, I now have since cleared out most of this area up here as well. Got a couple right along the edge of the map here that haven't been cleared out yet, but yes, definitely I got quite a few logs done. I haven't looked at how many I've done yet, so I'm not entirely sure. Last time I looked, we were only like a third of the way, so as much logging as I've done so far, we're actually not that far into the logging. I was kind of surprised, and I'm starting to doubt if there's actually 300 trees here. I know when I started, like, oh yeah, we easily got 300 trees here. Now that I'm actually into it, I'm not so sure, everyone. Not so sure. You know, I guess if we run out of trees and we don't have 300, that's going to be kind of a slight problem for our 300 tree challenge here. So there are a couple of trees on this side, but yeah, these look like the types of trees. Yeah, I don't want to log those. Well, there's a couple of types of trees we can log in here, but for the most part, I don't want to touch those types of trees. Plus, we'd have to get across this bridge here. Is there? Yeah, I think that's like literally it, isn't it? You'd have to get across the bridge. I guess, oh, maybe you could, yeah, okay, you could, like, sneak through the back portion of this field here and get up to, is this the field we own? Yeah, this is field 9, so we own that field there. Could get through the back of there, I suppose, and get up into this area. That bridge there does not look safe for any logging type activities. Not in Farming Simulator, no way. Yeah, can you, I don't know if you could even get a vehicle across there now. That'd be close. That'd be close. Plus, we're missing a slat. Oh, boy. Wait, we're missing 2. Well, okay, that was just spaced out. That's what's up with that one. Anyway, everyone, a reminder here again, make sure you check out Thomas McConsole's channel. See how badly he's losing over on his side of the challenge there. And you can pretty much tell how badly he's losing, judging by the equipment he's using. Warning, I'm not liable if you go blind from watching his episodes. Not liable at all. So yes, I do have a high-speed video coming on the forestry here. I don't have it edited yet, but hopefully the next day or so here I'll get that high-speed video up so you folks can watch the most exciting part of Farming Simulator, logging. Reminder, you folks wanted it, 300 logs, so we are doing it, or at least as much as we can anyway. Like I said, if we run out of trees there, then I'm not entirely sure what we'll do. I guess, well, we can plant trees then, I guess. Plus, there's a few more trees. I did want to get those, the ones straight ahead of us there. I did want to get those taken out, but I don't think I own that property. I tried getting them a couple episodes back. And there was like a couple of them I could cut down, but most of the rest of them wouldn't let me cut down. So I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm not even bothered with any of them then. So yeah, let's see what's here. I got oats planted in all the field here with the money we have, which we're doing pretty good on the money on here at the moment. We obviously planted soybeans last time, sold all those. That paid quite well. Plus, we're doing the logging as well. That is paying quite well as well. I want to get into horses. So, and I was actually thinking here, with the property we're clearing over here, now this property really isn't good for fields. I was looking at that. I mean, yeah, I suppose you could put some fields in here, but for the most part, and you could terraform it too, of course. But we got these rocks and stuff in here. At least I think these are rocks, aren't they? These aren't... Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are rocks. I don't think this is terraformed in here. This is actually rocks. An actual object that's placed in the ground here. So you'd have to do something about that. You'd have to, like, terraform over it or something. And that sounds like it'd get kind of expensive, I think. So I'm thinking this looks like a great area for animals here. We need to put animals somewhere. And really the only other spots we have... Well, we could put them down by the biogas plant here. Or... we can put them in the forestry area. So that's what I'm actually thinking. So yeah, we'll probably have to grind out some of these stumps here and Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can have probably something down there. We can have probably get a couple of them up in here once we get some more of this cleared out. Again, these rocks kind of go all the way around here. We got a fence there, so just not a good area for a field. I know that's kind of what I was originally thinking. It's like, well, we can clear this area out. Maybe we can make it into a field. But looking at this, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. And I'm not sure how much, if you can actually terraform over these or not. I would assume you can, but I don't know. Don't know that for a fact. And like I said, it would get really expensive because, yeah, you'd have to do some serious terraforming to get over these rocks. So, oh yeah, even down here we probably have room for, yeah, we could actually probably put the horse pasture right down here. Looks fairly smooth. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. I've got straw ready to go. I should probably work on getting some hay and grass then next. I've got oats planted. What else do I need? I think that's it. Everything, I think. Okay, we'll bring this back up to the next field here. Still dealing with a bit of a head cold here yet, by the way, so if I sound a little bit funny and muffled, that's probably why. Whoa, 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 what? Okay. Oh, well, at least it rolled back over. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, still not over the head cold. Had it for, yeah, just about a week now. Still just does not quite want to go away yet. So yeah, still a little bit snuffly here yet. Let's see. I've got the hired worker set on by anyway, so I shouldn't need to fill this up yet. And just a reminder here for the challenges. Again, we got the 300 logs. This is mainly an animal challenge here. We are attempting to get one full animal pen of each type of animal. We can, of course, have more if we want, but at the minimum, we got to have one full animal pen of each. So horses, cows, pigs, sheep, and chickens. And, of course, we do have to feed them. And one of the things McConsole wanted to do is feed them with bales. So at least, you know, for grass and hay. I don't know, grass? Yeah, I guess we can bale grass. So, yeah, why not, I guess, right? Hay and stuff like that. We're going to be baling the hay. Baling the straw rather than picking it up loose and feeding it that way. And if you ask me, loose is probably a little bit easier, but they're fun for something different. They're using bales. Part of the challenge, too, pay off the loan, own the entire map. Oh, speaking of map, by the way. We were thinking about maybe switching to the larger map. The only problem with that is we probably have to do some tinkering with the save game. At least for myself, that would put a serious hit on my forestry because that probably would reset that. So I'd have to redo that. And, looking at it, folks, I think we're just going to stay with the map we're on. But keep in mind, if you do want a larger map, there is Scuderia does have a larger version of this map. I believe it is like semi-private. It's available to, I forget where he has it available again. But yes, just keep in mind there is a larger version if you'd like a larger version. There's really not much to the larger version, by the way. I had to clear some crap out of my throat there. So yeah, anyway, like I said, there's really not much to the larger version. It pretty much takes it and just adds some big empty areas outside the map. They're not even fields. It's just some big empty grassy areas. You can, of course, make them into fields, but there's nothing to them. So, not really, if you ask me, that exciting. So, I don't think we're going to bother doing that, at least not yet anyway. Because, again, like I said, otherwise we'd lose some of the progress. At least in my case, I've got a lot of forestry in at this point. McConsole's case, he probably won't lose too much, I don't think, because I don't know that he's done a whole lot of forestry on his end yet. So, yes. Anyway, while we're waiting for this to happen, I did want to go look at property here. So how much is this? The biogas plant is $226,000. This is something else I think we should get into fairly soon here as well as the biogas plant. That is also on our list of challenges to fill the biogas plant. So let's see. I think I got it. One full payoff loan, entire map, 300 logs, and full BGA. Yes, I believe that's all the challenges here at that point. At this point. That we've come up with. Speaking of challenges, we do plan on possibly adding... Oh, this is an area I can't own. Okay. So I can't own the road. Interesting. Shall we go and buy the biogas plant? I don't know. Maybe I'll wait on it a little bit here because I'm going to need some money to get the horses going. That is definitely going to take a small chunk of change here. But yeah, speaking of challenges here, we might add one more to the list here yet. With the Anderson DLC that is coming out, both myself and Thomas McConsole here find that baler that is part of the pack particularly interesting. And we're thinking we're going to maybe incorporate that into the challenge somehow. It looks like it's going to do poplar, so be poplar bales. It basically bales of poplar. Not entirely sure how that's all going to work yet. But we're thinking, I don't know, maybe like do 100 poplar bales or something like that. I don't even know. We'll probably have to kind of wait and see how it actually works first before we kind of flesh out that part of the challenge. But just keep in mind, everyone, we do want to add that to the challenge here. Just something interesting we thought we could do. So yes, that might be coming in the future. Like I said, I'm thinking at this point we'll probably have to kind of wait and see how it works here before we really get into it, because we're really not sure. You know, again, 100 bales, is that like going to take forever to do, or is that going to be like, you know, we do a couple passes on a field, oh, look at that, we got 100 bales already. Speaking of which, it would probably involve manually loading the bales, because most likely the auto load trailers that are currently out probably would not support it. So that would make the challenge a bit more interesting there if we like had to manually load them. At least I think it would make it a little more interesting in a way, if you ask me. Let's see, once we're looking at some more property here. Field 8, yeah, Field 8 might be a good field to purchase. Oh, does that come with 7 too? I think it does, doesn't? Oh, no, it is separate. Okay. Field 8, and we might be able to, oh, that comes with that whole bit down there, doesn't it? Right, that's kind of, I don't think that's any value down there, I don't think, is it? I don't think so. But $200,000 for that. Yeah, most of the property here isn't too expensive because it is small. Forestry, I think, is like the most expensive at, was it 400, almost 500,000 for that bit. The rest of it, not that bad. So, you know what? Why not? Let's go. We'll buy the biogas plant. That actually provides us with grass and hay too, doesn't it? Yeah, that'll work out quite nicely. At least I think it will anyway. Speaking of which, why don't we, which tractor do I want to use? Massey will work, I guess. Actually, you know what? The John Deere's over there. Let's take the John Deere. That does have grass on it, but it's not actually a field, so I believe Thomas McConsole did the same thing for his grass field. If you want to get a little more yield out of it, your best bet is to go ahead and plow it under and actually make a field out of it and then plant it, and you can fertilize it and all that good stuff as well. And that'll really boost your yield on your grass. So I think we'll go ahead and probably do that. Do we have a back entrance to the BGA here? I think there is. I've actually got straw parked up by the BGA here. I was kind of initially maybe planning on putting the animal pastures or the animal pens in here. But like I said, looking at the forestry area, I think that would be a good spot to put them. Wow, those are some big bunkers. So yeah, it's going to take some work to fill those bunkers up. No doubt about that. Yeah, not a very big field here per se, but it's better than nothing. Okay, let's lower that. Make sure we turn on allow create fields. Oh, is it off? Now it's on. Okay, there we go. We're probably going to make this as large as possible, and we can, of course, have a course play, do some work on this field for us as far as mowing and stuff like that. And if we incorporate some headlands, like I said, we can really make this a nice big field. Maybe stay like a plow's width or way or so from the edge of the map here. Should be pretty good, I think. BGA has completed their task. Excellent. Does that mean, do you actually finish? Yeah, close enough. Okay, let's fast forward some time here. Again, everyone, I don't plan on doing any forestry here this episode. I figure you folks have probably seen enough of that for the last couple episodes here. So we'll work on some farming here for maybe the next couple episodes, and then of course again we'll be getting back into forestry because I do have. Speaking of forestry, there's some trees in this corner. I do have some more to do yet with that. Like I said, I don't think we're maybe halfway. Last time I checked, we were a third of the way. So, yeah. Let's see, fields growing yet? Slow down time. They got to be really close here. Not yet. Negative. Nothing growing. Okay. Fast forward time some more. Would have thought they would have grown by now, but I guess not. Oh, I just seen them change over there. Perfect. And that's all the fields at once. Boom. Let's throw a harvester on in here then. We'll just start with fields 18 and 19, because why not? We're right here. And work our way around. A bit interesting, by the way, getting all the way up to field 9 with this harvester actually doesn't go too bad. We can squeeze it down the roads. And as long as we look out for traffic and hopefully no traffic's coming, yeah, then it works just fine. Okay, hire the worker. Should all be fertilized, right? Oh, that field 9. Ooh, I missed that. Shoot. I missed that. That one needs to be fertilized yet. Okay, well, I think we can still fertilize it yet, I think. We'll find out here. Sometimes it'll let you fertilize when it's fully grown. Sometimes it won't. I've never quite figured out the trick there as to what it takes. I believe if you do liquid fertilizer works a little more reliably once the crops are fully grown. After that, though, it's pretty much anyone's guess when it comes to solid fertilizer. Like I said, I've had it work. I've had it not work. I don't know if it's a little bit maybe map dependent or maybe the temperament of the game. It's like, I'm feeling good at the moment. Yeah, you can fertilize that. Nope, we're in a bad mood. We're not going to fertilize this time. No idea. And we should be able to get course play to auto-detect this, by the way. Calculate current field's edge path. No? Negative? You're not going to? Well, that sucks. Well, it might be because I'm not actually on the ground here at the moment either. That could very well be. Let's see if I'm driving on this. Will it calculate it then? No. Oh, maybe that feature doesn't work in Farming Simulator 19 yet. I don't know. Does seem to be quite a bit of broken stuff in course play yet. So, yeah, again, maybe that doesn't work yet. The other option, of course, is we can drive around it and create a course manually. I was rather hoping the auto would work, though, and technically it should. Maybe I just got to plow this remaining area yet, then it will. Wasn't really planning on plowing this entire area here this episode, but why not? Why not? Got to plow it sometime. Wishing I would have got a bigger plow here at this point now. 1610 though, it's a nice cheap chisel plow, works pretty good, and it is, as I've said before, everyone, it is somewhat of a proper plow, whereas some of the rest of the plows in the game, even like the John Deere 2623, that's really not a proper plow. In fact, the John Deere 2623 isn't a plow, period. Okay, we'll read some comments here a moment. Bryson was saying, do a video on how to play Farming Simulator 19 on a low-end PC or laptop. A low-end PC or laptop? Well, you play it the same way you would on a high-end. You have to play it at a lot lower graphics settings, and you might have to be a little more careful with your mod selection and or quantity of mods, as well as map selection as well might greatly hurt you. That's really the only thing. It's going to play the same way. Like I said, really the only thing you have to watch is the mods. The amount of mods you have might be limited. And of course, for the mod authors that are putting out less than stellar quality, you might have a problem there. And by less than stellar quality, by the way, I mean actually mod authors that are maybe overdoing it on textures or not setting them up properly. And then of course you got the mod authors that just like put out really, really high quality textures in their mods. Those aren't necessarily poorly done. It's just the mod authors made them look really nice. And yeah, it's going to look nice on higher end PCs, but lower end, you might suffer a little bit. Thomas McConsole saying, and these are from a Ravenport series, by the way, these comments. The other storage is meant to be associated with the train station fill areas. Whether this is true or not, who knows? Yes, if you watch that video, I discovered as I was filling up my silos, it also fills up the other silos' capacity as well. So not entirely sure what that other silos, again, we're talking about if you go to the menu here, you got silos capacity owned, and then silos other capacity. The other capacity, as Thomas was saying, I was under the assumption that's, you know, like railroads and stuff like that. Storage you don't own, that's part of the map. So yeah, I don't know what that, because it's actually filling up both when you go to the Ravenport there anyway, for me. It's filling up both. Kind of odd, I thought. Cowboy was saying maybe a good modder could make some improvements to that 9RX and 9R. Oh, don't worry. I've actually got some newer versions of that mod already. That is actually one of the reasons I sold it. The new version I have has a different file name, so if I'd just put it in, it would not have actually replaced the tractor. That tractor would have disappeared, and yeah, so might as well sell it. And next time we buy it, we can buy the newer version. Hopefully that one's a lot better. From what I've heard, I think it is. Legendary Tater saying the U.S. John Deere tractor packs are called U.S. because they removed the European warning signs and added narrow duals. Still doesn't make them U.S. by our standards, but they are sure better than the clamp-ons. That is true. That is very, very true. Yes. Clamp-on duals on a John Deere 8R. What are they thinking? Actually, did the... I think I've looked at this before, but like the larger European tractors, where would like a Fendt... Yeah, like a Fendt Vario. If you put rear twins. Oh, yeah, those rubbish. Seriously? Clamp-ons. Oh, my goodness. What's wrong with the Europeans? Clamp-ons. No wonder why Europeans don't like duals when they use clamp-ons. Anyway. Angus was saying, I'm looking forward to the bale wrapper and stack wagons. I'm assuming he's talking about the DLC there. Good for you. I'll go for my auto load myself. So, not that exciting, you know, stack wagons and stuff like that. Legendary Tater was saying, finally, you lost a wheel. Right, I did lose a wheel on my Brent gravity wagon there for some reason. I suspect Courseplay crashed into something. That's my suspicion anyway. So I myself have not lost a wheel yet. We'll blame that on Courseplay for losing the wheel. Legendary Tater was also saying patch 1.3 coming out March 19. Yeah, that was I think the DLC's a couple days after that yet. I like to say the DLC was the 26th. So yeah, patch 1.3 coming out. Oh, actually the 19th. That's actually tomorrow. Okay then. So yeah, that's actually coming out really soon. Mathos was saying, have to thumbs down this episode. Getting red paint. Selling green paint, getting red paint. Yes, I know. Terrible. I must not be feeling well. Which is actually true. I'm not. Partly. Ian was saying, what I believe that other storage that you're seeing is the silo extensions on your grain bin setup. As they fill, that's the number of the other storage, and then the overall total goes up as well. Great video as always. Thank you very much for that. That could be, and I wondered that. Although technically we own those silos, so why would it show that under other? Because again, we own it. We own the extensions, we own the main silo, we own all that silo system. John Deere Farmer was saying, I wonder if you reset the gravity wagon, if that'll fix the wheel. Undoubtedly it will. I didn't try it, but I would imagine it would. Restarting the save game fixed it as well. You know, closing the game, getting back into it. The wheel was fine after that. Let's see. JC Game was saying, why are you keeping that irritating trailer? I'm not sure what irritating trailer he's talking about. If he's talking about the Wilson or the gravity wagon there. I would have sold it the minute I saw it take... Oh, okay, half hour to unload. Okay, I think that answers my question. He's probably talking about the Brent gravity wagon then. Because, yes, that one, well, okay, doesn't quite take a half hour, but it takes forever to unload. As long as Courseplay does it for me, I don't care how long it takes to unload, really. If I got to do it, yeah, then that's the point when I start caring how long it takes to unload. Anyway, he was also saying, guess what? I've got my controller wet somehow, and it stopped working altogether. Tried to fix it, but it seems to be dead. I gave it a last ditch effort, plugged it in, and now it's working again. Undoubtedly, it probably dried out enough, and that's probably what got it working again. He was saying, can't tell you the withdrawals I was having, especially watching everyone else playing but me. Right. That would definitely do it. And JC Gaming there, I do believe it's on a console, by the way, so we'll have a moment of silence for him. Damien was saying, why don't you have the horse helper mod cost a couple $100? They are already in 10 days. I do have the hired horse helper mod. I believe I've mentioned that before. So that mod should be, at least on the Ravenport series, and we'll be using it on here, by the way, as well. We did actually ask about that when we started the series. Considering how that mod is extremely OP, we did ask if we would be allowed to use that for the challenge, and the general consensus is yes, we will be using it for the challenge. Because there ain't none of us that feels like riding 16 horses around every single day. I think, was it like, I don't know, does it take like maybe 5 minutes a horse or something like that to ride them around? So yeah, none of us felt like doing that. I mean, I imagine you folks would probably love to see that, right? I mean, you know, we ride 16 horses around for 5 minutes. That would that'd make for an exciting episode. Not to mention, it might get a little long if we did all 16 of them. Yeah, we almost have this done here. It's almost time to wrap it up for the episode as well. So, of course, we'll be replanting this in grass, get it fertilized. Probably needs to have some lime on it as well. Oh, yeah, definitely will need some lime. Norton was saying horses are just expensive hay burners in real life. Oh, that's about the truth of it, yes. Oh, and that's a good one there, Norton, yes. Horse lovers will probably won't appreciate your comment, but like I said, that is about the truth of it. I'm not sure in real life there's really any money to be made off of horses. I think horses, as far as I know, are more of a money pit. At least for most people that have horses, they enjoy riding them around and that type of thing. So, of course, if you have horses, then you got to have a way of getting hay and a place to put them, and well, obviously the list goes on. So. Anders was saying the door sign basically says no entry, only employees allowed, and the tow sign says illegally parked cars will be towed and the owner of the car pays for the towing. I believe he is talking about some signs we were looking at a while back. I forget what signs those were again. But yeah, some signs we had looked at. I forget which ones those were, though. Legendary Tater was saying, I have not had good luck with course play and semi-trucks. It's funny you mention that. I have not either. Speaking of which, someone else, let me see if I can find this comment here a minute. I've got to find this comment because this was a good one, I thought. Let's see what's here. Where is the comment? Because, like I said, I thought this one was a good one. Well, I might not be able to find it here. I'm going way down in the comments. I don't think it was this far down. Maybe it was. Okay, well, unfortunately, I can't find it. Maybe either I went past it or I haven't gone. Oh, wait, here it is. Found it. Okay, comment here from Kyle, and then we'll have to wrap it up for the episode. Comment here from Kyle. Randy, remember that one time courseplay worked perfectly for you? Nah, me either. Yes, that was a very good comment there, Kyle. I like that one. Yeah, I don't remember that either. Nope, I don't remember courseplay working perfectly. Not 19 here yet. Anyway, everyone, like I was saying, we got to wrap it up here. So, again, stay tuned for that high-speed logging video. Don't hold your breath, folks. I know you can't wait in anticipation for that. So, as always, everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them below as well. And until next time, thanks for watching.